Once upon a time in the world of hip-hop, there was a legend named P Diddy. His name echoed through the streets, the studios, and the stage. But every legend faces challenges, and Diddy was no different. Diddy had it all: chart-topping hits, a record label, and a business empire. From the days of Bad Boy Records dominating the airwaves to the unforgettable anthems that defined an era, his presence in music was undeniable. But success comes with trials, and for Diddy, the road was anything but smooth. Controversies, setbacks, and eventually a time away from the spotlight forced him to reflect on his journey. In the silence, he found clarity. He realized that the story of his life wasn't just about the rise. It was about resilience, about the ability to stand up after every fall. And so, as he walked out of the shadows and back into the world, he had one mission: to reclaim his place and make an even greater impact. The studio became his sanctuary once again. Beats pulsed through the speakers, lyrics filled the air, and creativity flowed like never before. But this time, it wasn't just about making hits. It was about telling his story, sharing his truth, and crafting a sound that reflected everything he had been through. Young artists surrounded him, eager to learn, inspired by his wisdom and presence. They saw not just a producer, but a mentor, a guide who could show them the way to greatness. "Working with Diddy is a dream come true," said one artist. "He pushes us to think bigger, dream louder. He doesn't just teach us music, he teaches us life." But music wasn't his only focus. He had built an empire once, and he was ready to build again. Bad Boy Records had always been more than a label. It was a movement. Diddy envisioned it as a place where raw talent could be nurtured, where the next generation of superstars could find their voices. He restructured, rebranded, and reimagined what the company could be in today's era of music and digital influence. "It's time to uplift the future," he said. "This industry needs more than just stars. It needs leaders, visionaries, and game changers." Beyond music, Diddy felt a deep responsibility to give back. He launched mentorship programs, invested in education initiatives, and partnered with organizations focused on youth empowerment. From speaking engagements to scholarship funds, he was determined to use his influence to inspire and elevate those coming up behind him. At charity events, he spoke about second chances, about how mistakes don't define a person. It's what they do after that matters. His words resonated, his actions spoke louder, and slowly but surely, he began to rebuild not just his career, but his legacy. And then, the moment arrived. The stage lights beamed down. The crowd roared. Diddy stepped forward, microphone in hand, and the music began. The energy was electric, the passion undeniable. This was his element. This was his comeback. As he performed, he felt the weight of the past lift. The struggles, the lessons, the setbacks, they had all led to this. Each lyric, each beat carried a deeper meaning. This wasn't just a show, it was a statement. He was back. His journey was far from over. With new music, new collaborations, and a heart set on making a difference, Diddy's next chapter had only just begun. And as the music played on, one thing was clear. This wasn't just about a comeback. It was about evolution. What do you think lies ahead for P. Diddy? Share your thoughts and be part of the journey.